Man, I gotta give props, serious props, mad gratitude, magnified gratitude to the divine imagination. Skittles recommended Divine Imaginations YouTube channel to me on one of my YouTube videos. So mad props to you, Skittles, and I'm imagining that you're gonna watch this. I Skittles Inc. I love you. This is amazing. I'm excited. I wanted to share express my excitements in a recorded fashion on YouTube. It'll be documented, expressing my gratitude here to you, Skittles, and to Imagination Inc. Because, man, this is just so amazing. This life. Oh man, my. I gotta pause it. The lights just went out because I'm just prompted to do it. It's like an instinct. It's an urge to do this. Because I was just listening to his things about writing down what you want to manifest. And one of his was, I receive a free cup of coffee. And I'm like, hey, fuck it. I love coffee. I'd love to get a free cup of coffee. That sounds great. I didn't even really believe it, honestly, when I was writing it down. I was like, hey, he did it. I can do it too. That belief transfer through association, you know? That state transfer, like, hey, he did it. Well, let's try it. Let's try what he did. So he just wrote it down. And I love writing things down. I don't know why I never thought of doing this sooner. I'd listened to Neville Goddard for a long time, and I kind of lost faith in this whole imagination creates reality concept due to a few incidents where I imagined the opposite and the opposite outcome happened, so I stopped believing for certain things, you know? So I think you do have to kind of work towards it, like you believe it, and for small things, you try and manifest small things first instead of big things, because death of a family member is a big thing, trying to keep them alive if they got cancer or something. I mean, if people can do it, I'm sure, but it's like, if it's not really a direct family member too, it's something that you don't really have access to, you see often, you communicate with, just like someone else's. my brother's friend from being homeschooled, his mom got cancer, and I believed that she was healthy. I heard people, you know, I spent some time, some thought, prayer, meditation, imagining that she was healthy and she didn't have cancer anymore. And I remember trying to do some inner mental conversations like, oh, isn't it great that Roy's mom is healthy again? She doesn't have cancer, something like that, you know? But then she ends up dying, and I was like, well, this didn't work. And I'm certain for other things, so I stopped having faith in this imagination creates reality. And also the ladder test. I did the ladder test that he talks about to the best of my ability that I thought. I mean, if I'm really honest with myself, maybe I didn't do it fully commit for 3 days. But I did the best that I could, you know. Or, you know, for the extended period of time. I don't know if I imagined properly, but his ladder test that I heard him say on one of his was, you know, well, before you go to sleep, just imagine that you're climbing a ladder. All the sensations of climbing a ladder. Feel your hand. Don't actually move your physical body, but just imagine and feel it with all the sensations, all the tones of reality. You know, smell the ladder, hear the ladder, touch the ladder. Feel it on your imaginary hands and your imaginary feet. Feel the body motions, how you would feel when you were climbing a ladder. Hear the sounds that you would hear when you would be climbing a ladder. Fully immerse yourself in the imaginal experience and believe it's happening now, and try and get all the senses in there, and just do that until you fall asleep. And have on your wall in your room, I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. So just before you go to sleep, imagine that you're doing it, but don't climb a ladder. Commit to yourself that you're not going to climb a ladder for these next 3 days. For 3 days, do that. And I did that. And I didn't climb a ladder. So I was like, well, what the fuck? This imagining shit is bullshit. This is fucking stupid. It's not gonna work. But I'll tell you what, guys, I haven't received a free cup of coffee from someone other than my parents or my cousins my entire life. With almost, I mean, it's very rare that I've received a free cup of coffee. The last time I received a free cup of coffee was with my parents, you know, months ago, for like breakfast, like a month ago for breakfast. You know, And this one served to me was a bomb, super delicious, awesome coffee with like real honeycomb. Like a honeycomb was in that coffee. And it was just black coffee with a honeycomb from Starbucks, like vanilla. Bro, it was bomb, super bomb from Sheba. John and Sheba invited me out of nowhere, right into perfect timing. Right when I was leaving to buy phones, boom, I got a text from John, yo, what's up? Or he's like, call me as soon as possible. I was like, come check out my place, my rig. And then there's a chick there, Abby, and she hugged me, and Sheba did too. And I'm pretty like still working on my social skills, honestly. I don't hang out with people often, so I'm still working on my ability to socialize with people and be normal and cool around them, you know? And having it normal for me to express myself and be real without any social anxiety. I'm glad I took that CBD, because that probably helped me a lot. Be way more social, honestly. But yeah, so then I wrote that down. I receive a free cup of coffee if you can read my reverse, my reverse writing there. And boom, I got it out of nowhere without expecting it in a way I had no idea how it was going to happen. No idea. And boom, it just happened. And it was just a small thing. And I didn't really care if I got it or not. And boom, I got it. That's number 17 of this list that I made. And honestly, I made it stoned. Fucking stoned. That's what John was doing. He gave me a freaking lollipop, and it's super bomb. It's like lemon or lime with dabs in there. It's like, man, it's good. And we smoked blunts in there, and man, it was a good time. It was good conversation, good fellowship. That's what I'm missing more. I need to have more fellowship with people, and for it to be normal for me. That's what I'm observing in myself in my own reality. So that's what I'm going to write down as my next manifestation. It's normal for me. I manifest great social encounters and relationships and adventures. But that's number 17. So I'm looking over, and I wrote a lot of these from his idea of living in the end. So I'm thinking very far in the future. Very far in the future, not just, and also today, I received a free cup of coffee, so it gives me faith, oh, this is working, I got this today, oh my God, yo, I was not really fully expecting it, but somehow I got it, I was like, all right, fuck yeah, I didn't know how, I wasn't expecting, it was better than I would have thought of, I was thinking at Robust Coffee or something, but that was a better experience for me, more social, more friendly, it was good, so it's kind of cool to have a little bit of vague desires when you don't know for sure, but now I know for certain I want more experiences like that, so I've responded to it, right? So it's like you want to react and respond to the things that you want, right? Show focus and express gratitude. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. I gotta do some jump rope right now, but that's what I wanted to kind of go over. That one's the just blew it for me. Oh my gosh, I received a free cup of coffee today, and I didn't even really recognize it, that I forgot that I had written it down, I was like, dude, this is awesome. I maxed out my friendship, so I went and approached and communicated with Abby a little bit, which is kind of abnormal for me. I don't normally go out and make new friends purposefully, so it was great. And let's see, what else? I am important. So John was like, I was writing with this S Pen, and he was like, yeah, it makes you feel important. Because for whatever reason, I was tweaking out, and I would have my phone on my lap, and then I would stand up to do something really fast and forget my phone was there, and it would crash on the ground. It happened 3-4 times when I was there. Because I'm just a tweak, I'm just a tweak sometimes. And but in that moment, that's what that was going on. So I wasn't very thorough, controlled, present fully. I don't know, but I was dropped it 3 times, and the S Pen would fly out 3 times, and then Sheba was like, "Oh, that's the cool cone. This cone is fucking huge. This cone is fucking huge." She would say something. This phone is freaking huge. And she said over and over. Anyway, so if you guys want to know what it's like when I'm high, this is what it's like when I'm high. Okay, now you know. People that when I'm on my sober videos, they're like, this guy's fucking out of his mind, stoned. Now, I am. I mean, I guess you could say that. But it's fucking working in my favor, baby. It's fucking working in my favor, alright? So, it's fucking working in my favor. I constantly write and react when I notice things I haven't manifested. I was just prompted to do that. The thought came to me, and that's what's triggered this whole video. So I was like, whoa, bro, this is actually working. And it's like I'm not planning it. I don't have it like scheduled in a plan or a way that I thought that I would have to do, you know? Really following this regimented disciplined schedule, you know? Which I'm not good at doing. Honestly, I haven't done it for fucking years, you know? I just fucking get up and go and do shit on, you know, completely spontaneously. I'm a complete free bird right now. Completely free bird. I don't have to go without sleep. I get plenty of sleep, you know? But my buddy John's done 48 hours. I'm like, fuck, bro, I should be able to do that shit. He gives me inspiration, you know? Like faith in creating miracles, bro. So I control the pen which writes and fulfills my desires. I see healthy, clear muscular skin. Or let's see, I don't know if you can read my reverse speech. When I wake up, I imagine myself going to bed, to sleep when the day is done, and saying to myself, wow, today was so amazing. I can't believe I saw so many miracles. Boom, and I checked it. Put my star there because I did that. I don't know. My subconscious mind led me, you know. I completely forgot about it until the moment, until I woke up like, yeah, let's do that. Boom. It's like a new habit started just from writing it down one time because I wrote it down just this time. Now I just reviewed it. I forgot about it until now. I wrote my fulfilled desires as manifestations, and they all came true. Infinite wishes granted. I receive a free cup of coffee. Yeah, baby. And I haven't looked at these yet. Real quick. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. I thought that was kind of legit. Hopefully that's not too long of a video. And hopefully it's not too outrageous, but yeah, it's kind of like my success story. Super long success story. I hope that was entertaining.